What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Dragonflight Goldmaking video. So today I'll be talking about Dragonflight professions, and I'll be showing you guys exactly how I'm personally currently making gold in Dragonflight, based on just using literally one profession, and you don't even need that many specialization points in this profession. How many you want to have is definitely up to you, and you can definitely spend more knowledge points to gain even more profit as well, but most of what I'm going to show you is literally done baseline. You won't even need to spend more than 50 knowledge points to do a lot of these things. But the more you spend and the more you do, the more profit you will make, as will be shown in this video as well. But you can make thousands of gold every single day by doing bare minimum work. It's not like you're gonna make millions of gold every single day, but you will definitely make a lot of profit, and personally I'm making about 30,000 gold profit every single day by selling a lot of these items, and basically I'm trying to spread myself out and sell a lot of items. So instead of basing myself on getting 1,000 gold profit and only doing 30 sales, I am getting maybe 200-300 gold profit, and I'm doing close to 100 plus sales every single time. I'm doing way more as well, but you get the point. Getting more sales and less profit per sale, but looking for items with a high sell rate on your server and also the region-wide auction house. But some of them will be realm dependent, so some might be profitable for me and not be profitable for you, but a lot of them are also on the region-wide auction house, and a lot of them are generating a lot of profit across pretty much every single server in the game. That being said, before you check out the video, we do have to thank today's sponsor, myself. If you haven't checked it out yet, I've made and published my own Dragonflight Gold Guide based on basically what I'm showing you in this video, but also based on crafting, farming, and every type of gold making that you can think about. We have raw gold farms, solo gold farms, group gold farms, battle pet gold farms, transmog farms, items you can literally buy from vendors and resell, and we also have how to make profit with crafting, not only with this profession, but with all the Dragonflight professions. We have my favorite specializations that you can use to make a lot of gold in this guide as well, and we even have a closed-off private Discord community attached to the guide, so when you buy the guide you will get access to that Discord server, and you also get early access to videos and exclusive videos as well. If you want to make more gold in Dragonflight, definitely do consider checking it out. I'll be updating it every single patch, so you will see all the updates and you will get them for free, so you will make gold right now, and you will also make more gold in patch 10.1, 10.2, and even 10.3, or whatever the final patch will be. So you will learn more about making gold throughout the entirety of the expansion, and if you want to check it out, the link will be down below, and you can grab it right now for half price by using the code Solheim. Now let's get into how I'm making gold in this expansion with only one profession, and this is, like I said, only one profession. I'm making gold with several professions. I've already been talking in depth about both alchemy and enchanting on this channel. This time we're taking a look at tailoring, and I have made a tailoring gold making guide on this channel, but based on a lot of things taking a dive the last couple of weeks, I just wanted to show you what is currently working for me and how I am personally making profits here. So first off, let's talk about the obvious, bags. You can make simply stitched reagent bags, you can make wilder cloth bag, and also if you have renown level 19 or something with the dragon scale expedition, you can make Asia Weave expedition packs. You will see though, like for example this one, I'm only making almost 300 gold profit, and even though this one is locked behind a major renown level, so not everyone will have access to this one, you can make almost the same profit by just literally making the regular bags, and these ones are taught to you by your trainer, and you don't need to have any skill to make this worth it for you, because there's no tier or no level involved with the wilder cloth bag. So literally you can craft these with a baseline skill, 100 skill, it doesn't really matter at all. The only thing that matters here is being able to craft it. You can also make more profit that I'm personally making, because my setup is based on a inspiration based setup. If you have resources resourcefulness, you can make even more profit per craft based on you saving materials every single time. So, for example, the wielder cloth bolts, instead of using those, you can have a lot of resourcefulness and save those on per craft, and make probably up to 170 gold profit or something per craft. I'm not sure though, I'm using inspiration build, but if you have resourcefulness, you can make even more profit. And you can see the regular wielder cloth bag is giving me 123 gold profit. Simply stitched reagent bag is giving me 153 gold profit. And even though it's going to be very difficult for me to tell you how many you'll be able to sell per day, because it is going to be server dependent. If you're playing on the most popular server in the world, you will get a lot of sales, but if you're playing on a dead server, you will get hardly any sales. What I can tell you is that by playing on a medium pop server myself, not like high pop or anything, the server is called Terracar, so you can check that out if you want to, but I'm able to get at least 10 sales of each bag per day, and I'm only checking my auctions once every single day, so I would definitely be able to sell more of them on a daily basis by doing, for example, 2 or 3 auction house scans instead of just 1, and if I did any cancel scans as well, I could make even more gold. But the way I like to make my gold right now is to basically log into my auction house character once per day, every single morning, refresh my auctions, and just let it sit and see what sells. So in this case, if I sell 10 reagent bags, that is 1.5k, which isn't too much, but like I just said, I like to get more sales and make a lot of like small profit in a bunch of sales. So this one, 1.5k by selling 10 bags, 1.2k by selling 10 of these, and also I usually sell between 5 and 10 of these as well, giving me close to 3k gold right there. That is about 5,000 gold on a daily basis, only from bags, and this is like, it's probably the crafted item that is like, it will sell the most, but it's not going to generate the most profit. Other items that I'm personally selling, some of which are a little bit more difficult to obtain, for example the duck stuffed duck lovey, basically toys. So you can sell the duck stuffed, you can sell the forlorn funeral pal, dragon scale expedition tent, and also the cold cushion. You can see for all of these you're getting between 1.6 and up to 3k, 3.4k profit, and usually just craft a couple of these, wait for them to sell, and then just restock. Now, a lot of these ones are locked behind renown, but the forlorn funeral pal is literally a BOE recipe you can buy on the auction house right now, and it's usually selling for between 500 to a couple thousand gold. And you can see by selling one, if you buy it for 3k and you sell one of them, you make your gold back, and from there it's all profit. This is a cosmetic item though, so called a luxury item as I like to call it, and I'm usually getting one sale on like any of these exclusive items or luxury items every other day. So I'm selling one toy every 48 hours, giving me roughly 1.5k profit on a daily basis, based on the average profit being around 3k, and getting one sale every other day. So those are two things, bags and also the embroidery, the assorted embroidery. Next up we have professional items, and as you can see here, most of them will not generate profit, or they have very, very low profit margins. For example, the wielder cloth alchemist robe is only giving me, well, it's taking 1 gold every craft, and the enchanter's hat is giving me 29 gold profit, so definitely not worth doing. But take a look at the wielder cloth gardening hat. This one, 185 gold profit, and I usually get 10 sales every single day from this one as well. And you can just basically take a look at which ones of these are profitable for you and sell those as well. If any of them give you over 100 gold profit, I personally say that's going to be worth taking a look at, and try to basically increase the amount of different items you have on the auction house. And every now and then the wielder cloth chef's hat is even used as a weekly quest, in which case the price absolutely skyrockets, and you can make hundreds of gold in profit on this craft right here. That being said, the one that is usually selling the most for me on a consistent basis is the gardening hat, based on people wanting this one for herbalism. So gardening hat and chef's hat, definitely worth taking a look at, but those are basically the only two that I personally craft. Now let's go into the kind of important section, crafting items. A lot of my gold comes from this, and I'll talk about this briefly right now. So we have the Surveyor's hood, pants and shoulders. You can see I'm only getting like 40 gold profit from the pants, but every now and then these ones tend to spike in price, and you can boost how much gold you make here by having even more resourcefulness once again. But I'm running a inspiration based build based on this one right here, being my inspiration based tailor, but you can definitely increase your profit margins on these crafts, and every now and then they do go up in price. You also see the Surveyor's seasoned gloves, 88 gold profit for those, the cord 135 gold profit, and the cloak 278 gold profit. I usually sell a lot more of the cloak than anything else, but also the robes, for example, 41, 46 and 43. So by selling the whole set you guarantee yourself about 500 gold profit, and people keep buying these because right now people are leveling up alts and leveling up characters, and these ones give people a steady, healthy amount of item level when they get to level 70, and that way they can start getting higher item level rewards from their world quests. So people buy these ones as a fast advancement in item level on their alts that they're leveling right now, and a lot of people have started just leveling alts, and therefore these are selling much faster, they have a higher sell rate, and they have a better profit margin. Now when you're crafting these items, it is very important that you have enough skill to guarantee it with the maximum rank. So item level 316, or yeah, basically the maximum rank on this one, and this one as well, you want to have the maximum rank possible. So you can see these ones are used for leveling purposes, being 343, and you also have these ones all the way down here, 316. So you want to focus on the level 70 gear definitely, and that is going to be the gloves, for example, 343, and you just want to focus on the level 70 gear. Now if you want to take this one step further, the PvP gear is usually giving me even more profit, so you can check out this one, for example, the Wilder Cloth bands, and once again you want to be able to make these ones at the highest item level possible, giving me almost 200 gold profit for that one, and 1.4k for the cloak. The cloak is usually super good because it's a item that everyone can use. When it comes to the cloth ones, for example, only cloth wearers can use these ones, but the cloak can be used by any class, so it's usually the most profitable. Every now and then some of the other ones are very profitable as well, but right now they're giving me about 200 gold profit each. Here we go, the Wilder Cloth shoulder pads 1.4k, and usually the rough average, this one as well, 500 gold, but I'm making a couple hundred gold profit per sale on these ones as well. Once again, having resourcefulness will be able to boost how much you save, so boost your gold per hour or your profit per craft, but tailoring is actually super good. Now when it comes to region-wide auction house, you have a couple of embroidery threads that are worth looking into, and once again, I haven't said this enough, but for these ones though, having inspiration and multicraft is worth more than resourcefulness, so keep that in mind. But you have the shimmering embroidery thread, for example, 22 gold profit each, and these ones are selling like hotcakes. You also have the blazing ones, don't craft those because these are given to you by a trainer. They're absolutely useless and they're only used as a first time craft bonus, and especially now when awakened fire is so expensive. But yeah, the shimmering embroidery thread, the chromatic embroidery thread, those two are definitely worth taking a look at and crafting a couple of them just to boost your gold profits on a daily basis. They sell a lot, so combine both the embroidery threads with crafting items, and also crafting bags, and also crafting the profession equipment, and also crafting luxury items. Once again, the Forlorn Funeral Pal is available on the auction house. You can buy the recipe right now. It is BOE. All the other ones are locked behind renown levels, so they are a little bit expensive, or they take some time to actually obtain, but this one you just buy it on the auction house, craft it once or twice, and you get your gold back, and everything from there is pure profit. When it comes to the garments as well, you have to buy the Crimson Combatant Wilder Cloth recipes on the auction house, or do PvP yourself and be lucky with the pattern drops. But in my experience, they only cost a couple hundred gold on the auction house, so they're absolutely worth picking up on the auction house right now if they're up for you. So check the auction house for tailoring recipes for combatant items, and start crafting them and sell them for profit. Other than that though, I'm also usually making some semi-passive gold from recieve bolt crafting and chronocloth bolt crafting, but they do require a hefty amount of knowledge points spent into tailoring, so I don't want to count those for this video. Based on this video should be like easily accessible crafts that you can start making profits with without spending like 150 knowledge points like I currently have for this setup, but those two definitely help me out. But if you don't have the knowledge points, it's going to be basically useless for you. Either way, those two help me out a little bit, but you can see I'm not making the most gold profit per craft, but by doing as many different crafts as possible and just refreshing the auction house and just posting everything once, you do get a healthy amount of sales on a daily basis, as long as you sell as many different and unique items as possible. So instead of trying to basically find the golden ticket for gold making, giving me 50,000 gold profit on one item, I just craft anything that is giving me a decent chunk of profit, sell it on the auction house, and you will just gradually keep increasing your gold every single time. And it's a super easy way to get some gold, especially considering a lot of these items are taught to you by your trainer or from recipes you can buy super cheap on the auction house. Tailoring is super good for gold making, regardless of if you are an experienced gold maker or a newly beginning gold maker. Either way, I hope this video right here is helpful to some of you, and if it was, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you are making profit with some other professions in Dragonflight, please also let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, despite it being 15 or almost 16 minutes of me rambling, please drop a like down below, and also subscribe to the channel for more Dragonflight gold making content. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again very soon.